Okay, so salute to everyone out there. Hopefully your weekend went well, just like mine. Before I souffle her toupee, Laker fans and people who don't think the Lakers will be good this year, season starts on the 16th, which is a little bit over a week from now. I'm taking bets. Email me. Put your money where your mouth is. You said Lakers are only going to be at 50%. You said Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs. Put your money where your mouth is. Email me. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
If you're going to sit here and be outraged by what Phil is doing, then maybe this needs to open the platform for an in-depth discussion of why black men specifically think that it is okay for black men to talk black and date white. Maybe that means we need to open up the discussion and the dialogue for that more. Because quiet as it's kept, all of the black men that y'all follow on YouTube is probably spending your donation money on some kind of white person. Because y'all sure are went to supporting Tariq and throwing your money at Tariq, and he got a whole white woman living in his home. Now, y'all can sit here and say he's married to a biracial woman. Okay, that's fine, but does that mean he has to have the white mother living in his home? He's over there talking pro-black, but he's not being pro-black. Not with a white woman sitting up in your home where you support her financially. I want to see people go attack Tariq like that too. Because y'all sure were making a whole bunch of excuses for Tariq. The bottom line is the black community is trending. Black people are not serious. I've said this before. I've seen.
So what you're saying is Tariq Nasheed has his white mother-in-law staying with him and his biracial wife and children. And the money Tariq Nasheed is receiving from his followers, he's using that money to take care of his white mother-in-law. Maybe she's not working. So if you actually feel that way, Cynthetic G, why were you trying to work with him in the first place? And then when you turned on him, you doxed him, and many believe you are the one who sent SWAT to his house. And I do believe he know you did it too, but he blamed it on white supremacy so he can get more donations. So he said, I'm just going to blame it on white supremacy, even though I truly believe it was Joanna Man, because she didn't and couldn't get her way. You didn't have a problem with the white mother-in-law before while you was trying to work with him. No, you didn't have a problem with that. Now, since you guys have a falling out and you are who you are, you want to bring that up. No, that doesn't work here. You're not being consistent. And then you write, some dusty beta male made this dumb ass thumbnail and literally put me in between Phil and his wife. This is that BS I be talking about. Only wanting to perpetuate drama. And oh yeah, to purchase merchandise from the Teespring store, blah, 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 to support this channel and view exclusive content that is not on YouTube, please consider donating via $2 or $3 via Patreon. To donate via PayPal. Like, this is a hustle for you guys. I don't think that you actually believe what you're saying, because you are contradicting yourself to the point where you have lost all credibility. Now, you can actually say my name because people came to my comment section and emailed me and said you made that video response to me. So that should let you know I'm big in YouTube land, okay? They let me know, hey, kid, that was a subliminal jab at you. I said, I don't have time for her now. I'll get her next week. They said, salute. Now it's next week. Then you cherry pick stories. You give female swirlers a pass. Okay? I did a video about a black female sucking a white guy's toes in a restaurant. That would have been a great video for you to speak out on, right? But you're not trying to. Your main issue is black men. Cynthetic G is an agent. She has about 10 biracial nieces and nephews. Her brothers married, well, not married, had children with white women. Her sisters had children with white men. This is what she's saying on video. So it seems to me that you should be calling your brothers and sisters baby daddies and baby mamas evil albinoids. Then you throw Phil under the bus after he put you on and put money in your pocket. You should have went down with the ship. But because you are in so much drama, you have totally damaged your own reputation. You threw Phil under the bus. You should have rolled with him, win, lose, or draw. So you don't have a loyal bone in your body. Exactly what I've been saying. You're a joke. How do you want soldiers and you're not even a complimentary to a black man that is a soldier? Right? It's like, why should he fight for someone like you? You're disgusting. Are you going to take the intro down in your videos with Phil the Advice Show? Since his credibility is supposedly shot now, his numbers and channel took a hit, there is a Phil boycott in place. And I want to say this. I don't have a problem with Phil. My critique of Phil was his backing of Cynthetic G. And again, I was right again. I said, listen, why are you backing this? Why are you giving this snake a platform? And look, she turned on you in a time of need. So, Cynthetic G, are you going to take down the intro in your videos? Since he lost all credibility. And for you to talk about black empowerment, you are for black empowerment. And then you say in the same breath, you're not a pro-black. That's the same thing. You're for black love. You're for black businesses, black wealth, black banks, black families. You're pro-black. That's black empowerment. And for you to say that with that toupee on your head, shame on you. Shame on you. And then you said people are trying to put you in the Phil situation. You are in the Phil situation because you and him have worked together a lot. So much he's on your intro. Now, I'm going to tell you very carefully how you are in the middle of this. Have you ever heard of guilty by association? Guilty by association. You're claiming that you didn't know in a court of law. See, if I was a lawyer, I would argue this against you, and this will win, and I will lock you up. You will be locked up. Okay? Your Honor, I am going to argue Cynthetic G is guilty by association. If she knew that Tariq Nasheed's mother-in-law was in fact a white woman and she still worked with him. Still worked with him. Remember when she gave Sarah personal information on how to sue Tariq Nasheed? Cynthetic G is a snake. Cynthetic G is a snake, and Tariq Nasheed isn't an angel either. And I have videos about him also. Right? But if she was working and or willing to work with Tariq Nasheed, knowing that his white mother-in-law lived with him, what makes you think she wasn't willing to work with Phil, knowing that he had a white Hispanic wife? I rest my case, Your Honor. Silence! Silence! Crowd goes wild. Order in the court. That's how I would present my case, okay? It would cause an uproar. And a lot of brothers did have a great point about this Phil situation. They're saying, hey, anytime a black female swirl, you guys explain it away. You clap. Cynthetic G refused to do a story on it, right? But somehow we're all supposed to get mad at Phil. And the brothers who are saying that, you do have a point, a very, very valid point, and it's the truth. It is the truth. My position on it was, hey, he's a pro-black. And I mean, in context, he's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to have a black woman. And I have videos explaining this throughout the past. So I am one person that can speak on the situation. However, I don't have a problem with him besides my critique of him co-signing Synthetic G. That's it. It's like you have these pro-black scammers all over social media. Sonnetter is another one. It's sad, man. It's horrible what black people do to black people. How you guys get online and rob the mentally weak. Rob the mentally weak. And people have a right to be mad at Phil. You have people who supported him. They're saying, hey, if you are going to Africa with your fist in the air, you need to have a black woman. I mean, come on. You can't even explain that away. And you do have people trying to, but it's just not sounding right. Honestly, I never ever hear you guys criticize Maya Angelou. She was a pro-black female, Afro, fist pumping in the air. The white system is evil, and she had two white men. She had two white men, Diana Ross, and the Supremes. Got pregnant by Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown, that brought you the Temptations, brought you Diana Ross and the Supremes, right? Smokey Robinson, legends. She left him for a Jew. Got married, had biracial kids, hid the dark-skinned daughter she had by Berry Gordy. She went to Jet Magazine with her biracial child. You can Google it and click on image. It is there. Right? But you guys don't talk about that. Her first husband, he got killed mysteriously. I think he fell off a rock or something. Then she got married again to another Jew. Right? And you guys don't talk about that. I think, wasn't Anita Baker with a white man, I believe? A lot of you guys been with white men, and you try to make it seem like that, oh my gosh, we've been holding the fork down and you guys just been messing up. And that couldn't be further from the truth. And that's why I say to the brothers, stop debating with them, right? I mean, if you're trying to get donations and do your thing, right? You're like, I don't care, just put the money in the basket, then you don't care, right? But you have to understand that she is not serious. It's a waste of time debating people who don't believe that you are even worthy of an argument, right? You can't even tell your side of the story. So why even sit at a table? Because after you sit at a table with that person, they're gonna go back to their crew and still talk that rhetoric. So nothing changes. It's a waste of time. Right? So you might as well get paid out of wasting time. People just donate And I hear people saying the pro-black hustle is like the preacher hustle. Yeah, I agree. They hustling black people. And see, what I've come to also find out about the pro-blacks is if you are considered a pro-black and you get caught up in something like this is a scandal, okay? They will support you, let you off the hook. But if they don't like you, if you are considered a coon, then they're going to call you out. See, they can't call a spade a spade. They always explaining away F-U-C-K up crap, S-H-I-T things they do to other people. They're like, it's okay for you to mess over other people. We're going to explain it away for you. We got your back. Because you're a pro-black. And if you're not a pro-black, you don't believe the white man and the white woman is the evil devil while I date and marry them, then, yours a problem. And that logic there is the reason why you pro-blacks have lost all credibility. Your name is damaged. Your name is damaged. Your brand is damaged. You pro-black men, you created Synthetic G. You got to hold this L. You were warned when people told you, you were calling them coons. Now, since we're right, the people who are supposedly be coons, that was trying to give you a heads up. Are you guys coons now? You see that type of logic you guys use, and it doesn't make any sense. Synthetic G should have went down with the ship. I don't take you serious, and I never have. You are a waste of time. You are a complete joke. You're an agent. You're irrelevant. But I'm off of her for now because I have to switch gears. Because we have some interesting older black men here on YouTube who just cannot keep my name out of their mouths. And it doesn't look good for you to have older men dangling on your ball sack. No homo. Seriously. You guys are all in my Kool-Aid. Okay? Now, what I find interesting is that we have a older black male here that is supposedly a master teacher. He's supposed to be a master teacher. And why would a group of black men call a black man a master? I would just say, hello, teacher. I wouldn't put no master in front of that. But that's some black men, okay? Master teacher who will sit on YouTube, do YouTube videos and explain away why Pookie and Ray Ray are stand-up suit and tie men. Literally explaining away Pookie and Ray Ray selling dope in the communities, robbing each other, shooting each other, robbing the elderly. Right? He doesn't see a problem with that, right? But if you are a black male on YouTube telling black men to get their stuff together, that's when he has a problem with you, right? So Pookie and Ray Ray gets the benefit of the doubt. The millennial brothers on the tube that are representing needs to get called out. Now, this guy goes to say, oh, well, he makes 30-minute videos about certain topics. And this is my channel. I can make a 45-minute video or an hour video. It's up to me. How do you tell someone how long they can shoot a video for? Are you senile? Is father time starting to set in? And then you have the audacity to talk about someone doing a 30-minute video when you do a 8-hour Google Hangout / Cockfest. You have 8-hour Cockfest here on social media. And you're talking about a 30-minute video? And have a seat, man. See, this is the reason why I'm starting to see why some of your women join the feminist movement. Some of you older black men, I know y'all don't like that, but oh well. I told you to leave me the hell alone. Then you got these 40-year-old guys who want to live vicariously through you, right? So Dr. Venus wanted to discuss something with me. And I had some older men trying to butt in, right? So on that video I have with Dr. Venus, that's why I told her she has bigger balls than some of these black men. And the reason why I said that is because she brought it. She brought it to me. She got on camera, even though she cried, even though it hurt her, she still stood up. You old half-dead niggas is in the comment section. You're a joke. And I shut the whole discussion down. And this is the reason why they got mad. And I said, listen, this is my show. I dictate this. I don't know you. Who are you? Scram. So they started crying, boo-hooing, and start doing response videos talking about kid lost a debate and it wasn't even a debate. And see, these is older men. You would think they would know the art of war or at least get your point across, right? I can smile in your face and still slit your throat. These idiots don't understand that because they hate her and I had a chance to discuss something with her and I didn't say what they wanted me to say. Now they have a problem with me. Listen, dude, you shouldn't even be on my channel anyway. right? Because you and your crew deal with a guy, right? Because I'm going to show you that you could be doing some videos on things, Mr. Wolf with Wisdom, whatever you call your name, whatever your name is. You could be doing some videos on things that really, really matter, right? Instead of millennials discussing a video with a woman I don't hate. It was just a critique. And she said, "Kid, thank you. That really made me feel good when you told me I have bigger balls than majority of these black men. No, some of these black men. I didn't say majority. I said some. Excuse me." I know brothers would say, "What?" Right. So what I did, I just shut it down because no one dictate what I do. I'd fuck the views. Forget it. Drop them. I told you I'm not here for that. So I just kept it quiet and talk about it when I want to talk about it, not when you want to talk about it. I don't even know you. Scram, right? You have a guy in this sector you and your partners talk to, okay? And he has a domestic violence case. He also got a 14-year-old mentally retarded girl pregnant, okay, and pimped her out. And the video is here on social media. But somehow you can't make a video on that warning the black woman you love. And see, this is why I tell you that these older black men have a problem with the millennials. You should have bigger fish to fry, dude, than to be over here. And then you had another guy, a short, light-skinned guy, who has to sit on a stack of books to see over the steering wheel. And he's threatening to dox the whole black sector, just throwing a tantrum, right? A grown Pookie and Ray Ray throwing a tantrum. He gets doxxed. He has somebody doxed him. For some reason, KKK members cannot be doxxed. That's why I say black people are a joke. In the history of the black sector of YouTube, a KKK member, a white supremacist, has never been doxxed, but black people have been doxxed. That says a lot. And if you had to take an IQ test to be in the black sector, there wouldn't be a black sector. There'll just be black people talking on YouTube. They'll have a few brothers that's in this sector on there. I'm one of them. But someone docks him, and he has a rap sheet about as long as Hollywood Boulevard. Kid you not. Kid you not. Why haven't you done a video about that? And how the first guy I was talking about allowed him to destroy his platform. Like, you guys have bigger issues. It seems like you guys have ran out of people to argue with and harass, so now you're coming over here. And I'm showing receipts. This is ridiculous. You can look at all my work. I have not mentioned you. So why are you mentioning me? You're grown men. I'm not here to play YouTube games with you, man. And that split image, I did a split image earlier in this video with two Cynthetic G videos. And what I was trying to show you is that the left side said black men, blah, blah, blah. And then the right video had two white men, but then it said they. They didn't name those white people. She didn't name them white people, right? However, when she was talking about black men, she put black men in her description. But when she was talking about the evil albinoid white devil, she didn't. She just put they. You notice that? She knows what she's doing. She's full of crap, man. I'm out. Peace.